Welcome to the Real Estate Tech Show, where two of the nation's top experts on real estate share with you their favorite tech tools, tips, and tricks to help you explode your real estate business in productivity and profits. So get strapped in, because Cory and Joe are about to lead you behind the curtain of the most relevant and effective real estate investing tools and strategies on the planet, starting right now.
Joe McCall!
Oh no, here we go. No. That's not how we're gonna start these podcasts, Cory.
Oh, we have to. We have to start these. Every single one of them that way. Joe, so obviously we've been talking about this for a while, right? And then finally we said, why don't we go ahead and quit talking about it and do it? And now today is our episode 0 for the Real Estate Tech Show. Woo!
Yeah.
Right.
I love it, man. We've been talking about this for a long time, and you love technology. I love technology. You love real estate. I love real estate. And so we just thought, you know what? Let's do a show where we talk about what we're excited about, what we're passionate about. And we know there's a lot of people out there as well that are excited about technology, right? And they want to know, how can I use technology in my business to do more deals, to make more money? And that's what this show is going to be all about. Real simple, talking about technology and real estate, right?
It's great, because technology can either hurt you or help you. And so there's a lot of technology that, you and I know about that we don't use, and specifically because it won't help you, right? And so one of the things that you and I talk about quite often whenever we're doing our mastermind kind of, back and forth here. We get on Skype, or, we meet each other at one of our mastermind groups, like the Collective Genius is another incredible one. So basically what we want to do is we want to be able to talk about the technology that's working now, right? In today's time frame, right? In 2017 and beyond, of where technology is going. And you and I kind of like to keep in the know of that, but there's a reason why, because technology has been able to help both of us scale real live businesses that are doing 6-7 figures a year easily, right? And there's ways that you can use that technology to give you a bigger benefit, so you can save time, right? So you can be more profitable. But at the end of the day, it really comes down to you taking back control of your time, right? That's one of the reasons that I use technology. How about you?
I use technology all the time. I even got my special Apple AirPods on here, right, to show how much I love.
I do too. Look at this, Joe. Look at this. I got the black case, so look at this.
And you even got a case over your Apple AirPods, which is about as lame as you can get. No. But, one of the things I'm excited about, and we'll introduce who we are in just a minute here, but, one of the things I'm excited about is learning from other people that are listening to the show about what tools and technology they're using in their business, so that we can share with everybody else, right? So technology is only beneficial if it helps you save time and make more money. And so we're not going to be wasting people's time talking about cute little tools or tricks that aren't really, can help you be more efficient, can help you make more money in your real estate business. Whether you're a realtor, whether you're an investor, that's going to be our focus on this show, is helping people make more money, save themselves more time using technology in their real estate business. So, Cory, let's introduce ourselves.
I love it. Yeah.
Talk about who you are, and why are you have a podcast? Why do you like this stuff called real estate and technology?
Sure. And so I also want to mention that in the next episodes that we're planning on getting recorded here, I'm going to actually interview Joe, and Joe's going to do the same with me. So that way we definitely let you know exactly where we're coming from. I think it's important to at least give you some context of where we're coming from, why we are so excited and passionate about technology, and the results. So I'm result driven. Joe's result driven, and we're just passionate about using technology to create more freedom, more time to get back and be more productive, right? So my name's Cory Boatright. I am a real estate investor. I'm 40 years old as of right now. Today was April 12th. 2017. So as we're recording this right now, and basically, I'm getting ready to be 41 in June, and I love, all things that involve, with technology and integration with real estate investing. I've been doing that kind of work for many, many years. I had a software company back in the short sale days, Joe. We had almost 5,000 users of that software. We charged $99 a month. And so it was a big deal. I think we had about 3,000 roughly paying customers. So definitely a big business, nothing to snicker about. But that was back in when the crash really started happening in 2005, and then 2007 and 2008. I started to look about where the market was going and how you can basically, you've heard this comment of making lemonade out of lemons, right? Well, one of my mentors told me that whenever you have a headache, it sucks for you, but fantastic for Tylenol, right? So I wanted to be Tylenol. So I created a loss mitigation company. I created information marketing products and courses. We had short sale fundamentals, a very big authority on short sales back in that day. And really, Joe, that's where you and I made that connection as well. I was talking about short sales in that 2007, 2008, 2009. We did that all the way up to about 2011. And I'll tell you some of the new kind of changes that we pivoted, which is very important on keeping up with what's going on in the marketplace, because what works now not necessarily is going to work next year or even 6 months from now, right? So what we're doing now is we're focusing on wholesaling. So I have really two operations that take place for that inside of the greater OKC area. And we have our House Kings company, and then we also have our partners with Speedy House Buyers. And basically, we're dominating the greater OKC area and knocking down anywhere from 8 to 10 deals a month. And several times, we've hit $90,000 to $100,000 profitable months, net profit months, which is exciting. And I think last year altogether, we did a little over $6.3 million in sales. So that's good. And so I'm coming to you from a place of, we're doing this business. We had 2 closings last week. We have a closing this week. We're doing the business, and we use technology in order to, just crush it. We take pictures of things. I'm going to share some of the favorite apps with you that we use. So when we get a contract, we take a picture of it, goes right to the title company, and that saves another day. Sometimes it saves a 2-day time frame, and all these little things that start adding up, Joe, to give you the edge, right? The slight edge. I can't think of the author of that book. Fantastic book if you get a chance to read that book. But there is this thing called the slight edge, which is just a little extra things that you do to give you some leverage and momentum. So I have an incredible fiance, Leslie, and our 2 kids, and Nick and Chloe. And that keeps me pretty focused. I love to travel. I play guitar. I've done that ever since I was 13 years old, and I really just enjoy more than anything connecting and having synergy with people. One of the biggest successes in life I found, Joe, is serving others. And one thing that has been a big aha in my life, which is just remember to serve others. Remember, be a servant in all things that you do. And that comes back, to it. But when you do it just to help and serve other people. And I think having that mentality has really opened up a world of not only opportunities, but it's also opened up the best relationships I've had in my life. So that's a little bit of me. So on the investing side, we're going to talk about more specifics when we do a little bit of interview on each other. But what about you, Joe? What do you got going on? And why don't you tell everybody about you?
Yeah, so I live in St. Louis, Missouri. You're in Oklahoma. And I have a wife, 4 kids, huge Cardinals fan. We're very active in our church. I love real estate. I've been doing real estate since 2006, full-time since 2009. And I love systems and technology. And I use technology a lot to wholesale deals virtually from all over the world. My family and I have lived And we'll talk about this in more detail on our next couple podcasts where I interview you and you interview me. But
Right.
I've done deals now traveling around.
We both have a coaching business. We'll talk about some of the specifics later. Right.
So we traveled around in our RV for 3 months doing deals from the northwestern corner of the United States. We've been to Prague. We've lived there for 3 months at a time, twice in the last few years. And so I love doing deals virtually with just a laptop and a phone. I am a licensed realtor, so sometimes we do the realtor thing. Sometimes, mainly, we do the investing thing. I have a course that I created called Automated Wholesaling, and there's this concept called virtual wholesaling. I wanted to take it another level and automate the virtual wholesaling business. So I have a podcast as well as Cory does that I've been doing since 2011. So for 6 years now doing the podcast, and I'm sort of known as Podio Joe, which is a long crazy story. Podio is just one of the tools that we use that we love for managing our coaching business, our real estate business, land flips that we're doing, and stuff like that. So there's a lot of tools. I'm super passionate about real estate. I'm the kind of guy who always buys the new Apple products when they come out. And I know, Cory, you're an Apple fan too, but we promise you guys listening to this, we are not going to be beating the Apple drum this whole podcast, okay? I'm a huge Google fan, so we're going to be talking about all those different cool tools that we use. And the purpose of this show is just to introduce you to me and Cory to talk about what the show is going to be about. On the next episode, we're going to be talking, I'm going to be probably interviewing Cory, and then Cory will be interviewing me. I might get those switched around.
I think I'm interviewing you the next one. Yeah.
Okay. But hey, listen real quick, guys. We have a really valuable resource that you need to get your hands on. And if you go to reitechshow.com, reitechshow.com, we also have retechshow.com. We're still trying to figure that part out. But we have this valuable resource. It's going to be a PDF, a 1 or 2 page PDF of our top 10 favorite tech tools. We're calling it our toolbox. And we're going to share with you the top tools that we use in our business. And we might even have little links on that PDF where you can watch maybe a little more detailed video if you want to on how we use the tool. So you can get that for free at our website, retechshow.com, reitechshow.com. Or, Cory, they can text the word tech to 38470, right? 38470.
Right. Yeah, and that's also TECH.
Okay.
Yeah, not TEK. Yeah, so TECH, the word tech, the 38470. And automatically, they will have a link automatically sent back to them. They can simply click on it and it'll go right to the PDF. And really, that list is something that we want to make sure that not just a couple of tools that you think is cool, but I'm telling you things that actually help move the needle in your business. Yeah. And that's what it comes down to. Again, Joe said this in the beginning. We do not want to waste any of your time. I know it's valuable. I know, while you're listening to this, you're either at the gym, you're running down the road, you're in your car, whatever it is, and you've got 5, 10, 15 minutes to really just see if this is going to help you to listen to the rest of it. I get it. I have a podcast that I interview some of the top investors in the country. Joe has a podcast that he interviews top investors in the country. We understand it. We get it. We're going to deliver the very best content to you that you can actually use in your business. And it's going to be technology related. There is a space for it right now. We get people that email us constantly that ask us which tech tool do we like to use. Whenever we're at our mastermind, people come up to us typically and ask us about technology. I love it. Joe loves it. We're passionate about it, but it's got to be used in a way that is not going to confuse you. And it's got to be the tools where it's, it actually makes sense. Some of these tools are going to be completely free. Some of them going to cost monthly, small little dollar amounts a month to use them. But I promise you, these tools are the ones that we use and help move the needle. What, you have anything to say to that, Joe?
Well, just to wrap it up, we're both mainly investors, so our angle will be mainly towards the investing side of things. But what we talk about will apply to realtors, will apply to title companies. Anybody who's in the real estate space this is the show for you. And our goal is to keep these episodes coming out every week. So we'll be sharing things that we like. We'll be interviewing other people from other technology companies that we use. So it'll be a good mix, a good variety. We'll have some short episodes. We'll have some long episodes. So we're just going to see how it goes. And I'm excited about this, Cory. This is going to be fun. It's going to be a fun ride. And we will talk to you guys again soon. Our next episode, Cory will be interviewing me, I think is what we have. Right?
That's right.
And so I'll be talking more about how I got started into real estate, talking about how technology has had an impact in my business. And then I'll be interviewing you, Cory. And that's good. So guys, go to reitechshow.com to get this PDF of our favorite tools that we use. And it's a toolbox is really what it is. And get in there, see what we like, and you're going to enjoy it. You're going to get a lot out of it. Thanks, Cory.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. And we'll see you on the next show. Remember, be a servant. Talk to you guys later.
See ya. Bye-bye.
Thank you for listening to the Real Estate Tech Show with Cory and Joe. Make sure you download Cory and Joe's Toolkit by going to realestatetechshow.com or texting the word tech to 38470. And don't forget to leave a review of this podcast on iTunes or Google Play and share it with your friends on your favorite social media platforms. We appreciate you listening.